Alright, gang, I promise we are back. We are not gonna have any more things to happen. That's all I'm gonna say of it to that, yeah. So, let me just make sure I have my timer. Yes, I do. And I want to make sure that I have the settings for my timer correct. Okay. Alrighty, so without further ado, runners, are you guys ready? And let me make sure we have audio. Alright, yes from Ragnar, yes from Yadama, perfect. Alright, so you guys, yeah, so I'll do like 3, 2, 1, like go, and then I will do my best to sync the timer with you guys actually going. So, yeah, so 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. Okay. So yes, chat, let me know if there's any audio issues, any other troubleshooting issues and stuff like that. Please don't feel like bad about pointing it out because we need to know this stuff and we're juggling a lot and so it's hard for us to always like be on it. So yes, literally if anyone's quiet, please let me know or anything like that. Can't hear the game audio. Okay, that's fine. I got you guys. Okay, should be hearing it now. Let me know if it's still not working. Okay, slay. Perfect.
That's strange.
Don't guess so, do so. Fast.
Fast. Okay, slay. So, yeah. Oh well, we didn't. I can't believe I'm sad to say this, but I am kind of sad that we didn't get to see Ransom of the Seven Ships simply because, like we kind of alluded to yesterday, the game was Jem and Yondem really have been working hard, and the game got a little beaten down a little bit more conquered than it like previously was. And unfortunately we don't get to see that, so
Yeah, a little sad that we couldn't start the day with Ran, but Ran's cursed anyway, so
right, you know,
here
so it was like
Bring it to me on the set, if there still is a set.
so the yeah, Jem, you can probably explain it better. I know, let me see. There's this, not really like a skip, but like in Ransom of the Seven Ships when Nancy gets caught by the one character aside from George that's in the game when you like first go to the beach. Basically they figured out that you can pull up like the journal, like the El Toro's journal, and like decode it while that's happening. So like that saved a good chunk of time, and then also you don't really have to look at Johnny, which is kind of nice.
That's the cat Molly wants.
yeah, there's a lot of censorship that we found for
Yeah.
Johnny Roll. It's very fitting.
There was also... Oh yeah, no, yeah, you keep talking because you actually know what you're talking about.
No, you're correct. Decoding the journal, while the conversation is happening with Johnny Roll, is really cool because we don't get to see him at all. We just get to hear his conversation, and then we can still do the dialogue while doing the puzzle. So it's pretty cool. Chat is saying, can we do a special bonus stream for that race sometime? Yes, we will make it happen.
We'll figure it out.
We'll
Yeah.
figure it out and bring you back, Ran, because we got to show you all the cool hot tricks that we discovered.
Whoa, I better turn the power off before someone gets a. It looks like
Well, I better turn the power off.
Maybe I can use them.
But I am really excited that we're doing back-to-back dossier games. It's very fitting. This is our kind of special segment, as we'll say, with Ransom of the Seven Ships, Resorting to Danger, and Lights, Camera, Curses. So right after this, we'll do Resorting to Danger, which is the second dossier game, which is, in my opinion, way better than Lights, Camera, Curses, but same style. And I'm really excited that people actually wanted to run the dossiers this time, because I feel like they're really underrated, and Her Interactive really tried to do something different, and I think they nailed it with Resorting to Danger.
Yeah, I think they, Resorting to Danger is like, you know, the dossiers definitely, I won't say are like my favorite by any means, but like the Resorting to Danger definitely has like, I definitely remember it a lot more than Lights, Camera, Curses. No offense to Lights, Camera, Curses. I just like yeah, words.
Words are hard,
Words.
but there's a lot of RNG in Resorting to Danger. Lights, Camera, Curses, not so much. It's very linear, though. It's very easy. It goes chapter by chapter. There's no movement, basically, or the movement is just kind of hidden object things and putting, one thing together. Like, for example, putting the coin in the coin machine, like Yandema just did. And then they have these really cool, like, artistic cutscenes. So it's very different. It's very unique, and I do love a good dossier moment. So, is it dossier or dossier?
Like, I
Who
say
knows?
dossier, I think.
Dossier.
Then again, like, as a kid, I said dossiers, I think. Like, so, you know.
Oh, or is it dossiers?
I assume
are
it's
hard.
I assume it is dossier. I assume it's some French witchcraft, because French is like that. So, that's what I assume dossier is correct.
Looks like someone's not too. I guess.
Dossier is the
just-
French word for Emilio. You're leaving us hanging. File. Okay.
File.
That makes sense.
That makes so much sense. Dossier files.
And yeah, so like Jem said, Lights, Camera, Curses, pretty straightforward. We'll see when we get to Resorting to Danger that, like Jem said, a lot more RNG, and Tui, who is going to be who's one of our runners actually, and I'll try to remember to point it out, found like a little bit of some like decent time saves in this like massive like maze, like the hedge maze like puzzle at the end of the game. So, but yeah, that one has a lot of like bits here and there, and so it can be a bit
Nancy, what
pee pee
took
poo
you
poo,
so
as
long?
I would say.
Couple of days were rigging lights when all of a sudden the scaffold
And
came
yes,
and
for
everything
yeah, so I was gonna
burst.
say Friday.
Alarms
So
got
Resorting to
fired up.
Danger
Nobody
is
got hurt,
the
but a lot of
only
dust to wrap for the night.
game where maybe like halfway through the game, the guy that hired you to like figure out what's going on in that game,
Nick Blesky.
yeah, Nick Buckley. That's Buckley. Nick will be like, who do you think the culprit is? And in that moment, you have the genuine choice to choose who the culprit in the game is. Whoever you choose will be who ends up being the culprit for the game. And luckily for us, because he is such a poopy doo-doo head, Nick is the fastest one to choose. So we get the best ending with Nick getting his just desserts. So it's very, very satisfying. It's based on the there's a slightly different route in like the latter half of the game, depending on who you choose. I don't remember them off the top of my head, but there's like for a couple characters, it's like you'll go to this challenge instead of this challenge. And then also in the final, like the culprit reveal, once they come on, like the dialogue that they say. Nick just ends up being the fastest overall, and I believe that Cassidy is the second fastest. Yeah,
Yeah,
so
the multiple culprits are pretty cool. I wish they would have done that in other games too. It was actually kind of funny because when I ran the game for the first time, I only ran it once. So I picked Cassidy Jones as the culprit unknowingly. So for the longest time, I just thought that that was the culprit in the game. And then once I speedran it, it was like, oh, you could really choose whatever you want and get a different ending every time. So I really like that, you know, choose your own adventure type of game.
yeah, I like that too. I think that I don't know if my sister and I like figured out like that you could like like that who you chose like made it, or if we like us like I don't remember if there was something that like like that tipped us off to it, or if we like looked it up or something like that. And I think casually I'm pretty sure we chose Nick. I'm pretty sure. And yeah.
We made the right choice.
Yeah, right, exactly, because he's the ultimate poopy doo-doo head, so, you know.
Already ready to speedrun.
Yeah, right. Yeah, so, yeah, video, so in Stay Tuned for Danger, you can guess, but it's always the same culprit. And I do usually like the guessing, and same with Cap, you can guess, but if you choose the wrong person, then it's a game over. So, like, they're just like, El Bozo, you dummy, didn't choose the right person. I'm gonna kill Nancy now. Also, yeah, there's I don't think there's quite as many in Resorting to Danger, but you see there's a lot of moments where Yandema is like doing like a matching game and then just kind of like chilling. Because these games are also like not in terms of like plot, but it's like you get more points if you do things faster or like on the first try, or like you see like the super bonus like doing chains of like clicking things correctly, basically like combining things correctly, doing the right action correctly. So between every chapter it'll be like, look how many points you have, and then like I said, not so much in Resorting to Danger, but they will have bonus rounds between chapters of like to get more points.
And that's so interesting because with the bonus rounds, obviously we want to avoid those for the speed run, but it's kind of hard to avoid because once you're going fast, you're getting all the points, you're getting the, 2 in a row, 3 in a row, and bonus, 600 points. So we're still trying to find a way to avoid those bonus rounds. But yeah, they're kind of fun. They're actually kind of fun little mini games. So
I appreciate the break they give me.
And you're just like, yeah, right, exactly. You get a little break kind of in the middle, which I think is,
So what if the set is cursed? Nobody's died or even gotten hurt.
nobody's died or even gotten hurt.
So fun fact, the character on the left, I forgot her name.
Ida.
Ida Brooks,
Brooks?
right? Ida Brooks is the sister of Jasmine Ivy in Resorting to Danger. So they actually kind of, it's a reference, they went from one character in one dossier game and then they related another character in another dossier game to her. So I really like that continuation of characters throughout the dossiers.
And we like talk about this. I feel like we talk about this like all the time whenever, like, well, Tui's been playing a lot of Resorting to Danger because she's gonna be running it, and so like every time we'd get to the end of the game, we'd be like, I really wish we could have gotten to see the third dossier game because that probably would have been the best. It was gonna be a ghost ship game, so that would have been really cool, I think.
Oh, the shadow of the
The
ships.
shadow of the yeah.
Something like that.
Something like something like, or like ship of maybe ship of shadows. That's like
Yeah.
a big maybe. But
Ship of
yeah,
Shadows. Yep. That would have been so cool.
I
I
think
really
so
wish they
too.
made a cruise ship game.
And having a
Ghost
whole,
ship would have been cool.
I know, and having a ghost ship is a cool idea anyway. And obviously, like technically, I would prefer it to obviously be in the classic format, but seeing it in the dossier format as a horror game, I think would have been interesting. Because like, you know, because these are like largely static scenes between, you know, the animations. So it just would have been like interesting, like how that like would have worked. Like, yeah.
Oh yeah.
You can
I like
actually
how you.
find. Sorry,
Good.
go ahead.
No, you talk. You are the runner. You are the expert here.
I was just gonna say you can actually find some of the like still images of Ship of Shadows, like the work in progress, because the person who did the environmental art put it on his like portfolio.
Oh, that's awesome. Heck yeah. Okay, yeah, dude.
Gonna have to go find that.
Gotta track this man down.
Yeah, I can't think of the name off the top of my head, but
And yeah, as you guys are seeing, these games automatically have like the skip, the conversation skip, which is nice. Then there's only a few times where, like, the character animations, as you can see with Ida, like right now for for Yandema, is like actively playing. But the rest you just kind of go, and that helps cut down on a good chunk of time as well. And
Yeah. It's interesting because it's like half a fast convo game. We still get the cutscenes where you have to listen to them a little bit, but only for the first part. After you
yeah,
make your selection, you can like skip through fast dialogue, everything. This is actually such a fun puzzle, making the orders, what Yandema's doing on Team 2. My favorite is the blueberry bangers because it's just 4 blueberries and it's super easy.
yeah, if you get one of those double cup blueberries, it's the best thing.
You're getting a lot of blueberries, so good RNG so far.
Maybe I should check up on who's been calling Arthur.
And we get to listen to. Oh, yes.
Oh. I was gonna say another fun fact. There's a voice actress in this game that was also played another character that we saw yesterday in the relay. It's the person who plays Molly McKenna. I want to see if you guys can try and guess the character.
is Molly's the one with the hat, right?
Molly's the first one that we met. The
First, okay.
one with like the orange character border. Or
Molly
is it
McKenna
red?
kind of reminds me of Ryan. She kind of looks like her.
I could see that.
It gives off the same vibe.
That director.
Wait, you never told us who the voice actor was.
So it's actually Margarita Foberg.
Oh. That's so different. They did a great job voice acting then.
She's a long way away from
Yeah.
sun tanning on a roof in Venice. I just love seeing like the. Oh, sorry, I was just gonna say that I love seeing like the freeze frames of like the character portraits. Like, it's like I'm angry. It's just like it's kind of goofy. Like when we're just like going through it super fast, and so we don't. To be fair, like when you're playing it normally, like they do kind of jump between lines, but it's like when we're spam clicking, it's like we see like them go through like all their like poses in a couple of seconds.
Yeah, the still frames are a little scary sometimes.
Yeah.
But I really like how you explain this game as static, because that's really how it feels with, just having a static frame as opposed to the Nancy Drew where we get to, go forward, go left, go right. So it's definitely very, very hidden object, but it makes it easier to speedrun, I would say, because you don't get lost.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about
Empty
navigation
room.
really. Like, I'm not saying that the finding the objects is like can't be like sucky sometimes, but as someone who like struggles with navigation, I feel like that kind of is nice.
Definitely.
Aha! Molly's staying in room 614.
Hey, Molly McKenna.
But there's no key for room 614.
But there's no
here.
key.
It's a good thing I have that lock-picking kit.
So on the right, I think we're trying to spell Nefertari, which is a throwback to Tomb of the Lost Queen.
Can't walk past that security camera. They'll
There's a lot of Egyptian kind of tomb vibes in this game as well. You get the acting, you get the theater, the stage production, and it's all centered around the movie like Pharaoh.
Actually, didn't this game also come out before Tomb?
I
It
believe
did, right?
so.
I think
Yeah.
that these did come out. Yeah,
This came out around the Castle Malloy
like
era.
Castle Malloy. Yeah.
And then this voice actor is also another from around the same era of the series. I want to see if you guys can guess this one. This one's a bit more obvious.
Gilbert Buford.
I'm pretty sure it's a Gilbert.
Yep, yep.
I was gonna say I was about to switch over the audio, but I was like, I think it's Gilbert Buford.
He has the deep voice. So what's interesting about selecting these dialogue options is that you have to select the correct response. So if you mess up, you'll get extra dialogue until you select the right one.
Yeah, if you do the wrong one, they'll be like, "What the heck are you saying?" Like,
That's not
That-
right.
They're gonna be.
they're
They
like,
say
"What?"
like very unhinged things. Like,
Yeah, they do.
So what's interesting about this matching puzzle that Yundam is doing is you can do the puzzle up until the final two, because if you keep doing the puzzle, the timer will increase. And for the speedrun, we do not want that. So this is where we stop, is on the final two little coins that you have to flip.
And let me. Oh yeah, I was also just gonna say that. Yeah, like what Tui said. Like, I think that like, if you say the wrong thing to like Nick, he'll be like, doesn't he say something like, "Did you hit your head?" or something like that? Like he says something so savage. Like,
So
I think
rude.
Ida says like, "Are you on medication or
oh my
something?"
god, oh my god,
I think I got that one
that's
last
so
night.
foul, dude.
That is crazy. They really had fun with the dialogue in this game. Yeah, so this game was released in 2008. So it went Haunting a Castle Malloy, Lights, Camera, Curses, Ransom of the Seven Ships, and Resorting to Danger. So I feel like, 2008, 2009, they had a little era where they were trying out new things with the dossiers and Ran, because Ran is a very different game than all of the other ones, just in terms of the movement, and we get to see a lot of top-down views of Nancy. So yeah, they were just really, this is their experimental era, I would say. Oh, see, now we get to see Molly McKenna on the left on Ragnar's screen. I believe we don't have to talk to that character that much. She's really only in there once or twice.
What in the world does Major Haji mean? But there's no key for room 614 here. It's a good thing I have that. I can't walk past that security camera. They'll recognize me.
Yeah, I honestly like wonder how the development like cycle, I guess, like went for the dossiers, because they made them while they were still on their two game per year like cycle, right? So
From what I've heard, it's kind of like a completely separate team
oh,
within
okay,
her
okay,
interactive.
okay.
Not completely separate, but
I know what you mean, yeah.
There we go.
Also, like, sound design in this game is like super like the Foley artists. Well, maybe, I guess they don't probably really have Foley artists, but like the
I
sound
think
design
most
is
of it,
super clean, in my opinion. Even though it's probably just a
yeah,
lot of stock sounds, it's
most of it was
satisfying.
done by Matt Sayer, who is also the composer.
Oh, okay.
He did all the music, which is also extremely good.
Yeah, the music in these games is never bad.
Never.
Oh yeah, sideways Tetris. Yep. Hack into the data chip. This is what hacking looks like, guys. Trust me.
Wow, good job. Didn't even miss one.
Clean, dude.
Now we see the Black Cat Society doing their ritual on the left.
Oh my gosh. Molly is. I better let Arthur know.
Oh my gosh, Molly is. I better let Arthur know. We'll never know what Molly's doing.
Nancy, are you making progress?
You may be right.
I've invested every cent.
Ida is so extra for having her locker locked like this. We are breaking
Dude.
in with a
You hate
chainsaw.
snakes, man.
Like, she really. Ms. Drew.
Yikes! What's all this glass doing here?
Yikes. What's all this glass doing here? Nancy, if you fall, that's gonna be really, really bad. Don't pick up glass, kids. Don't mess with glass. Get a professional. Or at least
Yeah,
get
I
a
think
parent.
she just picked it up with her bare
Oh
hands.
my god.
Oh no, wait, she swept it up.
Okay,
but-
okay,
Yeah,
okay.
she uses a
Her
dustpan.
I was like, wait, really?
What's this on the floor?
Went too fast, couldn't see.
Too speedy,
Whoever
too
broke
speedy.
in sure trashed the place. I guess I'll clean and look for evidence.
I guess I'll clean and look for evidence. That's right. Oh my gosh.
Something that I cannot stand about this game is sometimes it's very not obvious if they want you to use the eye icon or the hand icon.
Mm-hmm.
It changes, I feel like, every time.
Very much so.
And I feel like rarely you have to use the flashlight icon.
Yeah.
I feel like that's a super.
It'll give you batteries if you have to use it.
Oh.
Oh. Yeah, I feel like it is super uncommon. I mean, I say that as Ragnar's using it right now, but
So the scene that Ragnar's in right now is kind of tricky because it's dark and the snakes are just going everywhere, so you have to go fast to like find the snakes. This is definitely an area to potentially lose time in or potentially gain time in. So you got to go fast. But you're doing amazing.
clean.
Clean.
Just be sure to check out Ida's locker when
Done.
She might be a better actress than I thought.
I feel like I can hear Marguerite just like a little bit in Molly's voice, like a
Yeah.
little. But if you didn't tell me, I think I would have had a harder time figuring it out.
It's hard to unhear that once you know.
Once you hear it, yeah. And even though they're at different stages, both of our runners are on a break screen right now with the same points. Almost the same seconds, the same amount of points, 210.
This is close.
Except not at all.
Is this the same bonus round though, or are
No,
they
No,
two
no,
different?
this is
rounds?
different.
It's different bonus
Oh.
rounds, yeah. Yup, it is.
Funny how that works out.
A digital decryptor.
A
I can
digital
use this to
decryptor.
hack into the chip from the security camera.
And now Yondema is hacking.
This is probably my favorite minigame from this one.
It's really satisfying. It's so clean.
New message.
If it was a little faster, it'd probably be
Yeah.
nice. Even if it was literally just like it sped up if you were doing like super well, like that would just be nice. Oh no, Yondem is getting 1x. Oh my gosh, it's the end of the world. I knew it.
Maybe I'll find a little bar at the bottom where when you hold it, it speeds it up.
Oh my, dude, yeah, right?
Now I can see what the security camera captured.
And Ragnar's actually back on hacking again, too.
That's the same cloak I saw in the wardrobe room.
Different hacking, though, but...
Security stepped up. No kidding. There we go. Now
Here
I should
we
be able
go.
to open this locker.
Gasp!
Well, now that the snake is gone, I can check out what's in the locker. Whoa, what's all this? I'll need to move some of her stuff so I can inspect everything. Ida sure is trying to get into the part. Agapanthus africanus, or the lily of the Nile, is a beautiful plant with blue-violet flowers. Plant in full sun, the huge jewel of Karnak emerald was lost. Wow!
So I do have a fun fact about George, the character with the hat that we just saw. I don't think we went over this, but this is a big one. So the voice actor for George Jackson is Joanne von Spreken, who is also voiced by for Hugh Penvellin, Tommy Tucker, which is Tommy Boar's Head Pub, this is Tommy. Alan Pendleton in Curse of Blackmore Manor.
You're pulling my leg, right?
That snake came.
So he was most of the characters in Curse
A
of
lot.
Blackmore Manor.
All of the male roles except for Nigel.
Arthur at the Casbah. Find that snake. You promised.
Oh no! Someone let all the reptiles out of their cages. I guess someone needs to put them back.
Oh, and a big one. He's also Frank Hardy.
Minor character.
You know, because all the Curse of Blackmore Manor characters are, you know, way more important than Frank Hardy.
Najahaje. It must be the snake. I don't think they feed the snakes tuna. Could this be for that? Okay, who's the only person I know who drinks these things?
It would be nice if you could skip the bonus rounds, but we
Yeah.
can't. So that's why we just chill.
But like Ragnar said, it is a good break. You get a little
Yes.
minute to
Absolutely.
look over your notes,
Settle
hydrate.
yourself.
And technically, you don't even have to touch a coin, flip a coin on the
Right.
bonus round. So, if anyone is ever doing that in a speedrun, it's just for fun.
This doesn't make any sense. Wait, musical notes maybe?
And this is our classic piano puzzle that we get in every Nancy Drew game. The piano's a little tilted, but we still gotta play it.
Did that make sense to you? Suit yourself.
That was weird. I should check out George's room. I'll need the security code to the penthouse, though.
You have 1 new messages. To listen to your messages, please enter your 5-digit employee access code.
Yeah, I'm real. I hope that's not going to cause you guys too much trouble. We'll keep our eye out.
Yes, Panda. It's so nice when the piano is actually playable and you can just play whatever you want
Key that opens the service
on the
panel
keyboard.
around here somewhere.
There's so many piano puzzles in every Nancy Drew game. It's
Yeah.
we should take a count. We need to go take a
I
tally.
know, yeah.
I can decrypt the camera's data chip to see George entering his code. I just need to turn off the camera first.
This bit always annoys me because I have to wait for the little poster thing to fall. I'm like, just give it to me.
Oh, I know. Hacking and lockpicking.
Yes.
Yep.
I love this cutscene right here.
Aha! There's George entering his code. Perfect.
Nancy just like has supervision and can see it. Perfect.
Getting that code wasn't so hard.
He's just that good.
The penthouse. This looks
This
almost
attraction seems like it would be really dangerous.
Whoa.
Because in theory, where the car goes is where you have to put the coin in
The bulb burned
to get it to go.
Can I get another red bulb?
Because like the car tracks are really close to it.
I love how the batteries are in the fridge here.
Do you really put batteries in the fridge? Am I missing something? I never knew that.
We don't put them in the
Supposedly
fridge,
it helps them
they're-
last longer.
Oh. This darkroom puzzle, well, it's not a puzzle, but the movement in this darkroom puzzle is very tricky.
Oops.
Wow. All these are candid photos of Ida. That's a little creepy.
Snap. Snap. Nancy's hand holding out the photos.
She printed them out and everything.
I know.
Find Ida. Quickly.
I love how when anything goes wrong in these games, it's like the people in charge are always like, no cops, no police, don't call 911. It's like, dude, it's like, okay, but like,
They think Nancy could solve all their problems.
yeah, really, they do. I mean, it's true.
I think I hear Bess's voice actress here during the gossip section.
Oh yeah, definitely. The gossip for like with Bess's voice actor is so good. So you could kind of hear a little Bess in her. That Bess sass.
He'll put a new lens on. Everything's fine 1 minute. Next minute, cracked. For absolutely no reason. I didn't know they had cowboys in England.
George Jackson is from Australia, you ninny.
You know, heck.
Now the puzzle that Ragnar's doing on the left is also quite tricky because everything is dark. So you literally, this is one of the few times that we have to use the flashlight to find 12 crows and match the crows with little objects. So each crow has a different color on them, like red, blue, yellow, and then we have to find, a red apple and give it to the red crow, and a blue key to give it to the blue crow. Which is a little silly, but
This could come in handy. Maybe I'll just borrow it for a little while. Hey!
cat sound, number
That cat
5.
just shredded this music.
That cat just shredded this music. And who's this on Ragnar's screen? Da da da.
Hey, now I can try out those musical notes I decoded from the Neja.
My heart's not beating. I can't feel my
Egyptian
pulse.
cobra. That was pretty. Wonder if that song has a name. Here we go. The Nile Princess. Where have I heard that name before?
Bonus round again.
This lady gives me Deirdre vibes with their voice.
It looks like the Dead at the Wheel attraction uses a car and a fake crash wall, along with a detective statue. I guess there was more to that. That fake wall is sturdier than I expected. Looks like I'll have to activate this Dead at the Wheel attraction somehow. I think the car is part of this attraction, but it looks like it's broken.
Lockpicking puzzles also interesting in this game.
Yeah, it's very easy to mess up.
Definitely.
So you kind of want to hope you get a little bit of good RNG here. It's a little bit of good luck, a little bit of skill.
Yes.
Also, Ragnar, you are doing so good right now. I just want to say that.
Thank you.
Yes, first run of the day officially. This is a great way to start.
Okay, Sadie, what if you go do it now, though? What if you get off the couch now?
We got about 10 more minutes left of the game, I would say. Maybe less.
Whoa, that was pretty cool.
Well, for Team 1.
The car gets repaired at the end of the attraction.
Depends what happens with the bomb puzzle.
Oh, I forgot about that. Good luck.
I'm pretty decent at it, but if the RNG is bad, it can be a little rough.
Right at the end, too, they throw an big RNG puzzle in there.
So according to that audio tour, the entire set from the 1937 Pharaoh film was buried. And I'm standing on top of it right now. Hey, there's something down in the water. I wonder if that buoy is marking something. These must be the blueprints they were talking about in the audio tour. Looks like the final filming took place under the house on Main Street. That cellar door looks like a good way to get under the house, but these crows won't let me by. I have to distract them somehow. Something tells me I need to pay close attention to color.
So that was the first bomb puzzle Ragnar just did. There will be a couple more of those, but that one went pretty smoothly. We are definitely at endgame for Team 1.
Phew, there they go. Now to get into that cellar.
Bomb puzzle? I thought they were folding towels. Well, that's in Resorting to Danger. That's in the other dossier game. Folding towels is a code name for there is a bomb, Nancy. Help. Come check it out. Folding towels was the secret code. Where did the streams go? They're still going. The runners are still running. We are back.
Yes.
All right, final puzzle between Ida and Nancy. Blowing up Ida
What's in here?
before she blows us up.
I can check out this room.
Ragnar, this is really close to record. I'm not trying. I don't want to freak out, but this is so exciting.
This looks tricky. I don't think my lockpick kit. Aha! So this is where someone's outside. I'm going to find out who. Who's there?
Nancy! Oh my gosh, you scared me. Oh my gosh, my heart's not beating. I'm not kidding, I can't feel my pulse. Oh wait, there it is. What are you doing out here? My agent says he's one of the most powerful men in Hollywood. Not because he's super rich, but because everybody owes him. In fact, if I were you, I'd figure out how to sneak a peek inside that safe in his office. I bet you'd find all sorts of goodies in there.
Also, I love how we just have Ida lost in the the corner.
The third crate here contained that decoder.
This is it. This is it.
Into the king's one.
Get the don't get the don't
Head over to stage
wait.
8 and find out.
Yeah, don't do the timer. But this is it. You just got girl. You just got record.
Wait,
I got a
really?
record? What?
Is it if it's below a 55:36? That it will be a record. So get ready to
Oh.
time.
It's gonna be a low 55.
This
Yeah.
must be the code.
5503? 5503?
Oh.
5503.
I thought it was
If it's
lower
when-
than that.
if it's when you get like the final score, it was a 5503, yeah. 100%.
All right then.
Dude, did we just get a world
Woo!
record live on the relay?
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
5503.
Dude.
GG's.
GG.
Dude, wow.
Great way to start day 2.
Dang, dude.
Let's go Team 1.
Wow.
That was interesting.
Alright, so
Thank you, everybody. Thanks. I'm able to actually read the chat now.
Thank you for streaming that or being here. That was awesome. I was so excited to see it live. You just beat my record. That was amazing.
dude.
I know. I think that's the best I've gotten on the bomb RNGs
Heck
when
yeah.
I've run this. I got pretty lucky there.
Yeah, that bomber RNG was pretty good. And you played really well too, so
Hmm
GG's all around.
You played very, very well. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
And you did it live too, so round of
Yeah.
applause. Where's the where's the
Oh,
round
yeah.
of applause?
I think it's time for a little powwow.
So does that mean this gets submitted for the scoreboard or whatever?
Oh, I would definitely, definitely.
I'm getting confused.
So, Ragnar, you are all good.
All right,
to-
cool.
yeah.
I would stick around, but I do have other things that I am doing today, so I am going to call it here.
Absolutely.
Yes, thank you for
Go live
being
your life.
here.
Thank you all so much. Yandema, you got this.
Thank you, GG's.
Go submit that record.
And then. Okay, Tui, I'm just putting you here for standby. Yeah, Jim, let me make sure I get you. And Jim, you are good to go whenever. I got you.
Welcome to the
57:49.
Redondo. You must be Nancy Drew.
Let me see.
I'm Cassidy Jones.
Do this. Star, yes. Alright, sorry gang, I'm like juggling a bunch of stuff here.
You are fine.
Good there. Gotta keep making sure that the stream is still up. Let's see.
Also- SMH my head. How am I supposed to follow up world record?
Oh my gosh, dude.
Oh my
can
gosh,
I
Ragnar.
not- Dude, sorry, I keep on accidentally closing the thing. That's awesome. We love that. Stay on. Maybe? Okay.
I hate how we have to do a lockpicking puzzle to open the sarcophagus, even though we have just the legitimate key for it.
I want to run lights, cameras, curses. Maybe I'll do that after the relay. Because I really, just by looking at it, my opinion will probably change, but I feel like I'll like the mini games a lot more in this one than in Resorting to Danger, and that's mostly because of the molecules puzzle.
Mm.
You will see in a minute. Oh my
The
goodness.
passage is blocked, but it looks like someone's been using Flash Boom to get deeper underground. This is my chance to finish the
Yeah,
excavation
I really
and
liked
find that lost bridge first.
the facials puzzle. That one's really nice. I did there's like an arcade mode you can do, and I did the whole thing, and it's pretty fun. And it's like a top tier puzzle, in my opinion.
Yeah, the facials are really fun.
Yeah. Letter swapping is okay. Molecules devil. What else am I missing? Mr. Mingles is awful. Very bad dog. All my homies hate Mr. Mingles.
All right. Whoa, where am I? I need to find a way
Where
to light up this
am
room.
I? Oh my god. There we go. Dude, no. Oh, sorry, gamers. This keeps on happening.
SMH my head, 0 out of 5 stars. I should probably get RTD, like, up. Cause...
Wow, cool. Let's check this place out.
Nope. Jeez, okay.
Oh yeah, Mr. Mingles is referenced on one of the doors in Waverly Academy. I can't remember which one, though.
On Nancy's green store, I think.
I haven't played Whack casually, or even I haven't ran it in like a while. I'm a fake fan.
So yeah, so this game, it's like, hey, you're being hired to figure out why these bombings are happening at this resort, right? Except the bombings are like not harmful bombings, cause, you know, PG rating.
What? You can't have a real actual bomb in
So
a
like,
kids game?
it's
You can
like,
only put
oh,
one
it's filled with
location.
like pie filling or ladybugs or rotten eggs. Like, John Down was coming down to the end, or lights, camera, curses.
But hey, that's showbiz.
First, then...
That's showbiz.
Bye-bye.
Then Rand gets cancelled. My boy can't catch a break. Mr. Mingles, is that you? Beak! Half of my commentary is just gonna be me quoting this game because
yeah.
there's so many good lines.
Okay, she's asleep. Time to look for that bomb. Emergency override panel. This looks promising.
Yes, looks promising.
Was Yandana in a cutscene? Because he seems frozen?
What?
He hasn't moved, at least on my screen, in a while. Like, just on the like Twitch stream, I'm not.
Oh my god, seriously, dude?
There, deactivated. It looks like some green goo is dripping out of that defused bomb. I guess that explains the
Dude,
sticky
what?
situation the Mad Bomber's note referred to.
Now I've done it.
No. Because the Twitch or the stream preview on Discord says he's on the bomb puzzle, but he's still in the sarcophagus on Twitch.
Okay.
There we go. Okay,
Just,
okay, it's fixed now.
OBS. Being OBS, of course.
It's almost
That's all I need to say about that.
The barking is coming from behind this door.
That's right.
It's probably
Let's go. I got death percent world record.
Hey yo! Finally.
I wonder what this tube is.
Team 2 is at it again.
Right. Mandema. Getting to the end here.
Honestly, I'm surprised I did this well. My whole preparation for this game in particular was doing a casual let's play last night.
Honestly, I mean, yeah. That's what I usually do, is play it casual.
106:15.
Okay.
Dema.
Time to close stream and share.
106:15 here.
Oh, it's time's not up yet.
Oh, it's not. Then I lied. I 100% lied about the other time. We'll go back.
It's about to be. It's about to be time though.
Okay.
106:44.
Okay.
All right, go ahead, Tui.
Alright, I'm gonna start 3, 2, 1.
Go.
Now.
Okay.
Welcome to the Redondo. You must be Nancy Drew. I'm Cassidy Jones.
Another great change they made to this second game is you can skip the cutscenes.
In that harmonica. I wonder what it is.
I'm trying so hard not to shake.
I wonder if that should do it.
You got this.
No. When I got out of the tub and I saw that disgusting green gooey mess you left behind, I assumed you were incompetent, so I went looking for him too. I'm a firm believer that if you want something done right,
Wow.
9 times out of 10 you must
Tight
do it
wad.
yourself.
Speaking of
Can't believe the character development that Princess Mia goes through in this game.
I know, God. That's what happens when you get a wrong option. Say what?
on to my next location.
Nicklasky.
Mr.
Yes, what is it? Oh my, you are here. After all these years of waiting and hoping and
I wish there was
begging,
some
you are
way for you to
finally
skip the
here.
tutorials on these puzzles. Oh god, yes, I know. I know I'm bad at the game. Come on now.
That's it.
Molecules puzzle here. Complete RNG. As is the letter
As is tradition.
matching in this game.
Yeah.
'Cause I always seem to be like, if I'm stuck on this first puzzle, it's
You
because
have-
I'm missing the bottom of an eye.
Yeah, that's crazy. There's no bottom eyes.
It's so.
Oh my god, dude.
There we go.
Oh, there we
She
go.
got
Blah, blah, blah.
one.
It's
Jesus.
always the bottom eye that I miss. I'm very liberal with like the letter like the jumble letters, because I feel like a lot of the time you can get multiple matches with that.
Yeah, usually the letter swapping isn't a problem until the later ones, but that kind of really screwed you over.
That should do it.
Yeah.
Shoutouts to the scratch button, only available
The
in next
only
level.
time it's used. In instances like this, you can preload actions to like, you know, complete things, and it's pretty convenient. I like doing that. I just imagine me pouring this on her dumb face. She's a goober. Oh gosh. Oh my god. And then done. Okay. Good.
Yeah, the placement of the pieces in those little tile swap puzzles is also random, so it can be hard to navigate that sometimes.
Beak!
It's like Gem stuck in Elfton Purgatory.
No! Oh, I'm so sorry.
That's it.
Ah, that was
Have done a very good.
so rough.
I am so sorry. Was that the first one or the second one?
The first molecules puzzle.
Oh no! You still
It
have
took
one
me
more
so
left. I
long.
am so sorry. And then flip.
The salon is one of the most satisfying parts to do fast.
It is. I like the bottles, weighted bottles. It's not
Yeah.
hard, but it's so satisfying to click through that. Want something done right. 7 times out of 10, you must do it yourself. Alright, time for my purgatory hell.
And another fun fact, Helfton's voice actor is also the same one that does Cassidy Jones.
I didn't know that! Oh, I always click through the ending credits. Oh man, he has the range. Alright. Okay.
Oh, that was very clean.
Thank you.
White? Now, what part of the spa would that refer to? I'll bet that's the place the clue refers to.
Finally! I've been waiting to receive
We've
my
got Jem
facial
about to
furries
go
for
to
at least
the ivory
5
room.
minutes.
We have Lonnie Manella sitting in the chair waiting for the facial.
Excuse me? Are you telling me to wait even longer? I'm going to report this straight to management.
Well, I suppose I could put off my other task for a moment.
Thank you.
That's it.
I feel so
Dang it.
That's the worst.
What? Yeah.
I wonder if this is from the bomber. I better figure out
I'm
where
trying not to swear so much. Oh.
The bomb is in the sensory deprivation unit. I need to get it open.
Come on, give me something. There we go. Okay. Molecules is over. Molecules 1 anyway.
Nice. We got Jem defusing the second bomb. Tui making her way into the ivory room.
Mission accomplished. This bomb is full of pie filling. That sure would have made a mess.
You're here already! I'm sorry. When I'm on the set, I never miss a call, and when I'm on the stage, I never miss a cue. Yet for some reason, when it comes to real life, I seem to be late for everything. Wait a minute. You're not Gretel.
Oh my god. Time to move on. There. Jasmine seems to have all of her
And just casually, the facials, I feel like they have a nice progression of difficulty on them if you're playing this game casually.
Yeah, definitely.
Jasmine's. I should report back to Mr. Blesky.
Well, are you getting anywhere?
I met Jasmine. On to my next location.
That was a good bomb.
That should do it. This must be the right key.
Now that's just dumb.
So we got both players back in the laboratory.
A. Nice, nice.
But will Helfton be nice to either of them?
Probably not. Alright, final molecules. Let's go, baby. Or let's get started, rather.
What is Helfton making? I'd better figure it out. right.
And the dueling molecule puzzles.
Oh, this is actually the worst part of the game, like 100% no joke.
Yeah.
Molecules absolutely, like, yeah. It's not even close.
Mm-mm.
Wait, are you guys actually on the same one, or am I tripping?
It's the same
I'm on
one,
the...
yeah.
It is? Okay.
Oh god. Okay.
I was also like, okay, for a second, so I was like, wait, what?
Yeah, I'm on 2 with the... Crumbs.
That should do it.
Give me something. No! Oh, that would have been... This minigame takes every opportunity to take my soul and just crush it. Oh, we are out of here.
Yeah, this is a... So you
Is
guys
this a
could
series of
clearly
mad
see the molecules are pretty
the
much what's
worst?
gonna decide this run, honestly.
And thankfully there's only 2 of them in the game, so I feel like Her Interactive knew this is awful, but they already put it in the game, so it's like we kind of have to use it.
Yeah.
But like you'll do the facials like 3 or 4 times, you'll do letters like 5 times, but molecules it's just the 2 instances and you're done.
Yeah, luckily they were like, okay. And yes, again, you can see, Bertui that she had that little break of just, like...
I could have just sat there and done
rats.
nothing, but...
And Gem is out of chemicals, out of molecules as well.
Let's go! And there's only 2, like, bonus mini-games. There's gonna be this and then some, well, let's say if you don't like bugs, maybe, step out for a
Cockroaches.
second, yeah. There's gonna be some roaches in a minute. And then this, starting in this letters, they start putting locks on things. So if you're like, why isn't she doing like this very obvious move? It's like, well, I can't. Otherwise, trust me, I would.
That dog is in here somewhere. Where are you, Mr. Mingos?
I'm Joanna Brown. Welcome to my dark little corner of this dark little world.
Joanna's theme music is very dramatic.
Una mas.
Yep, here's bugs, here's some roaches, which I'm just gonna sit and chill for.
The answer is definitely scissors. Right there. That's where the next bomb must be. That champ.
I can't believe Nick would do something like that. Oh. That's crazy.
I was getting a cough drop and I opened the little package and it flopped and I was like, oh crap, I need to find it, and it somehow ended up like, my desk is like basically right up against my bed, but it ended up like ridiculously far under my bed, and I just think you guys should know that. And I did get it successfully, but it was like, I was like, dude, what happened? And then I was like, wait a minute.
So a little snooping couldn't hurt.
Second.
What's this note on Nick's desk?
It's rainy for me, guys. How's the weather for everyone
That should
else?
do it.
It's also rainy for me.
Also rainy.
Kind of average.
You caught me in California on the one day we have rain.
Really? Oh my gosh. Actually, I have a friend who lives in LA, and they like sent a picture. It was like, oh my god, it's raining. Like yesterday, I think.
Sounds like this would be a good time to snoop around Joanna's furnace room.
It's been warm.
I don't think it's
which-
actively raining like anymore here. It was last night and it was earlier, and now I think it's probably just
What
overcast.
is that sound? Oh no, I think there's a bomb in here somewhere. The bomb is inside the furnace.
Assistant Drew, please go to reception and fold the towels there. Immediately.
Sorry, Nick. I already know where the next bomb is.
Also, snow for
I just need to
Cat.
figure out how to turn off this furnace.
Nice for Bud. Just cold. Okay. Freezing rain. Good luck. Saf says sunny, but wants rain. Yeah, like before I went to bed last night, I was like, wait, it's raining outside. And then I woke up and I'm like, oh, it's still overcast outside. So my room is kind of dark because I'm too lame to put on a light. Oh well.
Oh gosh.
Classic TV remote spot outside on the balcony.
I know, right? Dude, I mean, you know.
This is a
These
crucible
rich
for melting
people.
metals at
Oh
low
my
temperatures.
Rich person moment. But yeah, as you guys are seeing, how our runners are doing right now, molecules makes or break the run, absolutely.
I can't get that ingot of metal out. I'm
Shouting
going to
out
have to
at
bribe one
people
of
while we're-
Joanna's furry friends for help.
Runs a lot of Nancy games. She also runs.
This is interesting reading
Well, not really
material.
anymore because she got the world record,
second.
if I recall
There's something
correctly.
behind
Did you
this
get the world record for Game of Life? You did, right?
No, Ursa actually took that
Oh,
away.
Ursa took it. That's right. Yeah. And
I run a lot of just
He
like
runs a lot of
older,
games.
or I
Older games.
play a lot of games.
Yeah. You'll be seeing a lot of her manana.
Yep. Once the relay's over, there's a bunch of stuff that I want to play. Yep. My hair looks horrible. That's my favorite one.
Yeah, this transferring puzzle is very accurate to how
it is
working at a resort is IRL.
Except I bet there's a lot more screaming.
Oh yeah, those like my last bill was
Yeah.
outrageous. Like it's mostly that.
That's where I need to get to. Darn, Jasmine changed her password. I need to find her phone again.
The scout. Oh, duh. Okay. We're back on track.
This is part of Jasmine's business card. If I can find the rest of it, I can call her number and find her phone when it rings.
DVR the puppy bowl.
Jasmine has
For
an
real,
emergency
for real.
kit in here. It's got all sorts of stuff. Tape, batteries, even a sewing kit.
Well.
She-Man's phone, she diffuses bonds.
Um,
Your talents seem to be endless.
Practically declares war on the wealthy. Nancy, you're the attorney. You can just can it, please? It says you caught him, but it always sounds like he says you caught it.
Good.
Which sounds very in
Caught it.
character.
I know.
This stinking mutt.
Caught it. Don't worry, I'll take it to Mrs. Montague.
Honestly.
Where's that remote control?
More facials. I believe there's one more after this.
My favorite part of the facials is when you're done and you can just spam click on everything.
Yeah, that's very satisfying.
Pull everything off, yep.
Jasmine's agent is telling her to play up these threats for publicity. That's pretty sketchy.
Oh, hello again. Well, I see you fixed whatever was making that awful noise and made my snack. Now...
Cassidy.
Brasserie.
Let me talk to someone who can dye my hair. Let me talk to someone who can dye my hair.
That's it.
I'd like to book an aquarium massage.
I heard Jem get like the same phone
Thing
call twice in a row.
Yeah.
And it reminded me of a time last week because for those of you who don't know, I work at a resort and we were really busy, and I think it was only me and one other person. We were both like helping people, and someone was trying to call like the front desk, and I was looking at, and we had like two lines going off, and I look at the caller ID, and one of them is the guy calling from his room phone, and one of them was the guy calling from his personal phone at the same
Oh my
time.
god.
My last bill for staying there at the Redondo was outrageous. This is Frankie's medical. Hello, I am the aquarium
Okay.
specialist, and I wanted to check.
So how accurate is this game to real life resort activities? Do you have to worry about rotten egg bombs on the daily? Or is it
Only on occasion.
only on okay, alright.
Update my map.
The good thing you have this
Also,
game to teach you how to defuse bombs.
I wish Val was like an actual character in this game.
I know, because she's just like...
It's in the recycling bin.
She seems chill.
That must be what Mr. Mingles was doing around the fountain.
Yay! Oh my gosh, we're getting a raid from Julie!
Woo!
Let's go! Welcome in, raiders. Welcome. Hope you guys are doing well today.
We got Tui doing, I think, the final facials, right?
think so.
Yes. This is the last one. It's nice that all the facials are the same every time you play. I very much appreciate that.
Julie, what were you guys playing?
Well, look at this. She mans phones, she diffuses
Wait,
bombs.
what
Your talents seem
to be endless.
Endless. Cassidy seems to misplace my last order.
Stay tuned for danger. Oh, nice.
I love Stay Tuned for Danger. I'm going to be running that tomorrow.
All right, Mr.
They have it.
You caught him. Good.
You caught it.
I'll take him to Mrs. Montague so you can get back to investigating all the you-know-whats.
Nope.
Nope, Gem is on the second facials, I believe.
Nice.
Ding.
I also want to say, for basically having zero preparation for this, Gem's doing extremely well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She, this was a last minute change to the schedule that we had to make last night.
I think it's much different trying to do a normal Nancy Drew game last minute and doing a dossier game last minute, because the dossier games have so many little things to remember. You can't really get lost, but you can just completely forget what to do, and it loses a lot of time.
Yeah. And this is the maze. The first time you do the maze, a lot of the sections are blocked off. Like, you have to take alternate routes to go to the same place. Oh, and you can actually, if you notice there, she kind of teleported through the wall. You can, save a bit of time, like, gathering people. So instead of having to go all the way around the maze, I can just kind of clip, or not really clip, but her hitbox kind of goes through the wall, so I can just do that. And then I was playing earlier, and on the last person, depending on where she is, I might try and go like to where I need to go to meet up with Cassidy and what's her name, because if you fail, like if you take too long, then it just counts that as a win. Like it just moves you on. You don't have to find a new person to get. Can I? Oh man, I was able to get 3 clips. That's
Nice.
very good.
Nice, nice, nice.
Can't believe she stepped on the grass.
Illegal move.
I did illegal move. I'm surprised she doesn't say something like she's allergic to grass or something. She can't look at the sunlight. So I'm so used to the way the maze is at the end of the game. I'm like, oh, I can go this way. No, you can't. They have a mound of dirt there for some reason. You can't go that way. I still can't believe we're doing this.
Yeah, it's like, there you are. Look at this mess.
I was doing my job! You absolute goober.
Have you caught the movie Pharaoh yet? Of course. I went to the premiere. How was it? Same old, same old.
It's like this guy doesn't want me to do my job.
Must be connected to the vacuum system.
Alright, shoutouts to recycling.
We love to see it.
Recycle kids.
There's a bomb at the recycling bin.
Speaking of recycle, we've got this puzzle again.
Mood.
These puzzles are the same every time. Yeah.
Yeah, the starting positions aren't, but the
solution is.
The path is.
The same. Bells.
Right.
Oh shit, I was right. Shoot!
You
Darn!
passed it like 3 times.
I was right. I'm not that bright!
Wrong. Stop the cap.
Oh gosh. Okay. We get Iggy from Crystal Skull, which is very a nice, cool based reference. I love Iggy.
Which is happening in about what, an hour and a half?
I'm Val, the head therapist here in the Zen Zone. I'm also elbow deep in steam Peruvian peppers at the moment. It's a new relaxation therapy I'm trying out. But you know,
Iggy gets tea to cure what ails him.
why don't you come over here and give me the new facials I'm developing? That way I can judge their effectiveness for myself.
Well, sure.
He gets a loquat, which is very, very nice. I enjoy the little nods to other games that this game has. And this is the point in the game where you can accuse anyone in the game, but it's faster to do Nepleski.
Figuring out which one took the least amount of time was a bit tricky, because it's not only the fact, it's not only like cutscenes and dialogue, but depending on who you pick, it kind of sends you on a completely separate path. And while you pretty much have to do everything in every path, I think it's the letter puzzle, the letter swap puzzle that changes, and some of them are much longer. Yeah, I think there are 1 or 2 paths that skip, like, 1 room each. I think this is the final letter swap puzzle. Is that correct?
No.
Or is there one more? Okay.
There's another one that has like bombs that you have to, if you don't do them
The
in time,
bombs.
then it locks like all the pieces around it. So I know that one's still left, at least.
Oh yeah, it's the one that leads you to the waste room.
Yes.
Okay.
Walnut bomb because Cassidy seems to have misplaced my last order. Honestly, that man has no business being in charge of inventory. I've told Blesky that repeatedly, but then Blesky has no business being in charge of personnel. So there you have it. That's enough. Thank you for your help.
Sure.
The fastest route, at least as far as we know, is the Nick Blesky route.
Cabinet. I have to figure out how to open it.
Let me pull up my notes. I might be able to tell you guys exactly.
And then we gotta chase Mr. Mingles around the garden here in a minute.
That should do it. We mustn't be overheard? I think I better figure out a way to listen in on their secret meeting. That's where I need to get to. Jasmine and Cassidy won't be meeting anytime soon. There are too many clients wandering around. Maybe I can help them find their way out of the maze.
Hello. Listen, could you help me find a rejuvenation station? I really must get to some shade. I've just had a procedure, you see. Shade! Not a moment too soon. Thank you.
Oh, you startled me. You're the general assistant. Wonderful. Please assist
And we
me
gotta
to a
chase him around the
rejuvenation
maze
station so I can get
5
a tower. I
times.
squashed a spider with
And
this one.
I feel like it's random how long he takes to finally like stop for you to like go, like catch him, because it's not like I could just catch up to him and then, you know, that be the
Oh,
he has to
please,
stop
please,
like
please
that
take me
and
to a rejuvenation station. I've been
you
wandering
take the
around this
piece
maze
from
thing
him.
for hours. Bit of civilization at last.
But his AI on like how he goes, I
Hello,
feel like is kind of
assistant.
predictable.
Listen, do me a favor and take me.
So it's pretty easy to keep up with him once you've done this a couple times. So I feel like he runs around the fountain at least once when you're doing this, and he'll run around that middle area on the right a couple times, and
Time to go. Run. Run very fast.
yeah.
I still can't believe.
Nancy, there you are. Look at this mess. This is what my hiring you was supposed to prevent. Where the heck were you? Why couldn't you stop this?
Uh-oh, I'd better collect those letter tiles and figure out where this other bomb is.
Oop, didn't mean to do that.
All right.
That machine is way too scary looking to be used on anyone.
I don't think that they went through the proper channels to make this is like a proper surgery center or anything.
This is like one of Helfton's innators.
Not the innator. This is some Resident Evils. Oof. Work your magic. Yeah, this is the one with the bombs on the letters.
I did it. Catastrophe averted. There's something else, and looks like Helfton is pretty mad. Mad enough to on to my next location.
Jam just finished up the recycling bomb.
That paper looks like it's maybe this is part of I need to get all these papers out and figure out what they are.
The heck? Oh, duh. Okay. Missing a couple of D's and they're all scattered everywhere. I love that.
There we go.
There, yeah, okay. Almost forgot what the solution to this puzzle was. It's discard. Guess we gotta go to the waste room. Rotten eggs.
You.
And I should report back to Mr. Blesky. There's the place.
So, you've had plenty of time to talk to people and snoop around.
It's one of my favorite parts of the run, trying to get all of them while you're waiting for this one to fall.
I'm always missing one. Oh, it's the one I opened up, duh.
Looks like someone lost their marbles. I don't think this is the right order. Mr. Mingles must have buried.
Here's the latest note.
Alright, we're about to get to Tui Skip. Woo! My one claim to fame.
Yeah, so basically for this segment, you have to go around and like put these little
Put the objects
like
next to their
objects,
statue.
basically, yeah, these like stone objects next to the statues, in the garden, and Tui discovered that
I'll show it off in just a
in
second.
a second. But basically, the game saves between objects, and so
Instead of having to go all the way to the next section, I can save and exit play, and it'll put me back in the middle with all of my objects intact.
and so it like saves her progress for the segment, and so that means that for a few of the statues, basically she's gonna do it, put the thing in, save and quit, just play again, and it immediately goes back to your last save and go to the next statue, because yeah, the default just helps you, you get basically right in the middle of the map, so yeah, it saves a good chunk of time. And yeah, she doesn't do it after everyone, because there's some that it doesn't really make any sense for. But yeah, it's really, really nice.
And that was completely on accident. Like, I was like, huh? I still have my stuff? What is this?
And unfortunately, it doesn't work for any of the other, like, maze sections, so
Trust
only this
me,
one.
I tried. If I could somehow skip Rejuvenation Station or make that, like, way easier, oh my goodness. That would be awesome. Then one more to skip.
The clue
Well, I guess
is
it isn't even
actress.
technically a skip. It's like I'm teleporting. I'm not
there.
actually
Do we
skipping
teleport?
it.
Next bomb is
To it's gotta start with a T, otherwise it doesn't.
Be to a port.
Oh, that's so good. We're in the very last section of the game.
And so, yeah, we're coming very close to the end here. I'm gonna put all this stuff in, all the things that we got, the objects basically, with the names. And without going into too much detail, you match the symbol to the name of the person, either an old philosopher or a Greek god. And once you pop this open, we get into the bunker of the bomber, and we are within a few minutes of the game. The game being done.
Deactivated.
And so
Yikes! It's full of
The
ladybugs.
position of the
Sure
coins
glad
is
this
different every
bomb didn't
single
go
time,
off.
which is why I'm having to like look for it. And I wish they would have picked like you know, different people who didn't start with an H, because it's hard to read these when they're so badly formatted on the coin.
Her interactive programmers picked the weirdest things to have randomized.
yeah.
Alright, now we got Tui in endgame right now.
Gotta light up this place, do a couple things here, and then we will get our culprit, who, like I said, it is based on who we chose earlier, and like I said, it is Nick. So he will be coming around the corner, and because it's the end of this segment, we can let the cutscene play out to see his stupid Chad face before he gets arrested.
Better find out what
And
this key opens.
yeah.
Alright, final bomb.
That ought to keep him busy while I get that key.
Bye.
Bye.
Yep, so we get this final bomb here.
From what I remember, I think the Mrs. Montague path was very close to being the correct one, but she just like rambles on in that like final dialogue.
That checks out.
I better follow him until he drops everything to make sure he doesn't swallow more evidence.
Alright, who's got
Alright,
that?
Final bomb.
And it is gonna be when the
Yep, that's time.
9:24, I believe. And that's it.
What was it?
209. Let me look.
Chad Blesky!
It was a 102.28 for you.
Okay. Alright.
So sub 105.
Yeah. Then there'll be a preview for the unfortunately unmade secret ghost ship or whatever it's called.
The Ship of Shadows.
Ship of Shadows. Sir Brady Armstrong set to star in Pharaoh 2? Why did he get knighted? That is the question I want to know.
That was interesting. Where did you find this document?
The same can't be said for real life me, whose name is always getting spelled wrong.
And there went Mr. Mingles. I better find a way to reverse the flow of the pneumatic tube and get him out of there.
Queen's Hot for Brady.
Shoutouts to arcade mode.
Yeah, you know it. And so this does indeed mean that this segment does go to Team 2.
Whoa,
So now now the segments are even.
It's 2-2, yep.
2 and 2.
Yeah. Alrighty, I guess I will.
Yep, you're good to stop sharing.
Has 3 parts.
Yeah. Alright. Good luck, Gem. You got this. Woo!
Thank you.
I believe in you. Bye bye.
Also, sorry if there was a ping that you guys heard from my computer. I apologize.
I feel like this system could be a lot more efficient. Like if you had some sort of mishap like this with an actual guest or patient sitting there, you'll just be like, hold on, let me laser open the floor.
Magic.
Looks like Gem's on the last and most brutal letter swap puzzle. 2 letters left. All right, there we go.
Discard. Aha! I'll bet that's the place the clue refers to.
So everyone in chat, is there a specific game you're excited for today? I'm looking forward to all of the runs, but I'm especially excited for that last segment we have today. We got 4 classic games.
Heck, this bomb's loaded with rotten eggs. Someone has smeared their finger on the inside of this door. I need to steam it up to see what it says. I wonder what was printed.
Yeah, I'm really excited to
Looks like someone
see
is using a special kind
the
of
next
ink and
segment as
paper on
well.
this printer.
Well, Media, I think you'll enjoy watching Ice.
That air pressure change sent a bunch of papers flying. I'd better collect them. Someone may have been trying to destroy evidence in here. That's too high up. I need to figure out a way to get it down.
Yeah, I think that Ice is fun to watch because it's a super like tight, like you probably don't think about it. It's actually a pretty tight like
It
route,
looks like I have all
like
those pieces of paper.
if I recall correctly.
blank.
Like it's pretty
How do I get the ink
it's
to
pretty
show
dang
up?
locked down. To make sure
Yeah,
that we
for sure.
do like the minute. How many times do you even cook? Just once? Or is it twice?
You can actually do the game without cooking at all.
Oh, okay.
But well, the thing is, you can. But or what is it? Sorry, I'm trying to remember what it is. So there's like a little issue with that. I think it's or no, I'm thinking of a different thing. But you can only do it. You can get through the game with only doing it once.
Okay.
And that's because you can
Oh boy.
get Guadalupe and Lou Talbot kicked out of the resort.
Yeah.
And then that way Ollie takes over.
Hmm.
But what I was thinking about is you can actually get through the game without talking to Guadalupe, but because you'd have to do more cooking, it's actually faster to talk to her to get her kicked out.
Okay.
That's what I was thinking of.
Gotcha.
Hey, my bomb detector's going off.
Yeah, this bomb detector can be a bit finicky. It's like in the pebbles, sort of the little fountain. I think it's like at the very bottom on the left side. It's like in the sort of rocks.
And that means this emergency shelter is my next destination. It looks
I saw you click in that area multiple
I know,
times.
it like
Which is
didn't
super.
go off, yeah.
garden is the safest bet. Now that's a lock. Obviously the bomber hasn't come through this door. I guess I need to figure out how to open it up. A stone pig? This must be a clue to open this. There's the place.
There's the place.
Cool. Hey, I got a scroll from Homer. Who could this belong to?
Gem is approaching endgame as well. Also, this is kind of like what I imagine Nancy looks like when we're speedrunning in the point and click games.
Like her legs moving so fast.
Yeah.
See, Sadie, that's just the universe telling you that you're ready. Attic ski ball.
Yeah, that is the one good thing about Ski Ball. It's not RNG.
Yeah, that's true.
It's just incredibly easy to mess up. If only the chicken was after the eyeball, it would be a lot easier. But you have to do each one twice.
Yeah.
Luckily, it's like all the ones in the sort of middle row you can get by just doing full power if you have the right angle. So for that reason, I think the ones that are on the farthest row are the hardest because you kind of have to hold back a little bit.
In the door to the bomb shelter.
And then it's hard to kind of lock your angle.
Gem really coming down to the end here.
I think the last three should be Euclid, Homer, Hippocrates. I had to get my notes up because I definitely don't remember them.
Hephaestus. Athena. Apollo.
I think it's
Artemis.
Artemis before Athena. Unless on my notes are just, they're probably wrong.
Artemis is the bow.
Artemis before Athena?
Artemis is the
No,
bow.
no. Actually, I think I'm wrong.
Artemis is the bow, Apollo is the sun.
Yeah, my notes are wrong. There we go.
Okay. Endgame.
We got it, we got it, we got
Endgame.
it. Like a couple minutes.
Over there. I better turn on that light.
I better turn on that light too.
I'm very glad they added the hint system in this game.
Yeah, that's nice.
They don't have one in Lights Camera Curses, and it's
Mm-mm.
awful.
Pop. Satisfying sound.
The sticky notes aren't blank anymore.
The sticky notes aren't blinking anymore. Once upon a time in Northern California.
That means both dossiers are in California.
Oh, really? Is it Hollywood for?
Mm-hmm.
Once upon a time.
Which also means it's the third Nancy Drew game that's in California.
Only the third.
There.
You got it, Gem. You got it. You got it. You got it. Yeah.
It's blank.
Yeah. It's blank.
Yay.
You got it. You got it. You got it. Embezzling.
Last bomb.
I recommend you do the same.
There was just multiple
Steve
threes,
assisted
and I
speed
thought I
run.
got it right.
Just asked
Oh, okay.
Steve assisted speedrun.
No, I appreciate the help, especially at the end. Thank you.
It's gonna be time.
And there we go.
2:33.
Mission accomplished.
2:33. 51. There we go. Right.
Nice. GG.
GG.
He was so shocked he never even tried to run for the door. Of course, I had brought 2 police officers with me, and they were
That was really good for.
That was really
no
good for what you
preparation
had to
for
do.
this.
Yeah. Like.
I haven't picked up that game since last year,
Yeah.
so
That was really good for not being able to do any prep.
I did it.
Literally.
I could not have done anywhere close to that.
Board of directors knew Nick had been overcharging clients,
Super well done. Super good.
part of
We're
those ill-gotten gains for himself.
reballing it basically.
He planted all those bombs to cover up his
Alright,
embezzling.
so
They promptly
let me
fired him and laid all the blame for ripping off their clients
stop the
squarely on
timer
him.
if I can in a sec.
Then they quietly resigned themselves to the fact that the reputation of the Redondo had been irreparably damaged, and they'd no doubt
There
have
we
to shut
go.
its doors. However, believe it or
There we
not,
go.
ever since the
Alright.
trial, the Redondo has been filled to capacity.
Filled to
I guess
capacity.
it's true what they say. Any
Alright,
publicity
gang,
is good
we-
publicity, as long as they spell your name right. Speaking of which, even I got some publicity in the Tinseltown Tattler. They referred to me as the teenage sleuth who solved the bombings in between a few much-needed procedures. I thought it was kind of funny, but my friend Bess Marvin says I should sue. But I can't do that. After all, they spelled my name right.
Alright, gamers, we are going to be doing a quick BRB screen, and then we will be coming back at you guys for our next segment, which is Icicle Creek and Crystal Skull. But thank you so much to all our runners for this first segment, and thank you guys also for being super patient with the booty cheeks issues that happened, but they're not gonna happen anymore, so it's fine. You know, it's not. I'm manifesting. Yeah. So see you guys in just a couple minutes.